Hi everybody, so today I've got a will I buy it, should I buy it, let's chat video about all the new releases that I've spotted that I'm interested in and I want your feedback on, and they might have already just launched or they're about to launch, so I'd really love your feedback and I'll tell you mine on whether or not to buy these for review and whether or not you might be interested in them. So there's lots of things for us to chat about today, some fabulous exciting releases coming up in the beauty industry, and I cannot wait to get chatting with you. And if you're new here, hi, my name's Hannah, I'm 48, I'm not a professional, but I am somebody who loves makeup and beauty, and here on my channel I show you the latest releases, give you my latest favourite looks and any beauty news you might be interested in. If you think you'd enjoy this content, I would appreciate it ever so much if you did subscribe to my channel. It's really helpful to me, and if you're already subscribed, welcome back. I really appreciate every single one of you for being here. Anyway, let's get straight into this video. So you may have noticed that I'm not filming in my normal location for this video. You should know, if you're a subscriber, that I do usually film in my summer room when I'm doing this exact video, so it's more of a chatty environment. I do apologise for not doing that. I've just got back from Budapest and the workload is quite overwhelming, if I'm going to be honest, so I'm trying to get my way through it, and I wanted this video to get out quickly because some of these are launching over the next few days, so I just wanted to get this out fast. So I do apologise for not having that background and not having that sort of chatty atmosphere. This is a quick on the go chat today, so I do hope that's okay with you. So let's get stuck straight into this, and I'm going to show you a release that I've got here from Dior. So here is the picture of that release. Actually, let me just move over. So there we go, there's some space for the pictures to come up on the screen. So here we have this release from Dior, which doesn't look very interesting, I'm going to say straight away. This one is saying that it's already launched, I think it says in Japan. This is called the White Day Spring Collection. So I'm showing you this quickly, but I do wonder if we'll even get access to any of these products. I'm more curious if any of you have actually come across these products anywhere, or if you know anything about it, because I haven't heard anything about it. But these shades, if you look at them, they do look very similar to the sort of shades we've already had from the spring collections launching here in the UK, US, Europe. But these shades, they do look very similar, don't they? So maybe not the blush, and certainly the eyeshadow shades are different. They're slightly deeper, almost mauvey brown pinks, which are different to the ones we've had, but obviously we've had light spring type pink. So I really would not be interested in this, but if it was to launch as a collection separately, I always review Dior, so I probably would. But I'd like to hear your thoughts on whether or not you're interested in this collection, or if you've come across it. The blush, which is number 560, that one would probably interest me the most. There's the lip maximizer, which is in pink, the lip balm in candy, and the eyeshadow is just number 853. That's all the information I've got, but that is currently available in Japan apparently. So next, a YSL launch. Now I'm already interested in this one. The first picture got me interested because it's a lilac, and because YSL is so well known for their fabulous lip formulas. So they're going to be launching 10 shades in something called the Love Shine Lip Glaze Oil. So we know that the Love Shine formula is very popular, and these are lip glazes. So you can see from the swatch there that they're not going to be particularly pigmented, but it does look like a lovely glaze. So I think these would be really pretty as toppers or standalone sort of light makeup looks. I love the packaging on these. The doe foot looks really good as well, and it's got a lilac, so I'm in for the lilac. I'll definitely get the lilac if I can, but I'm not sure about the other shades. Maybe a pink, I'm not entirely sure. That's the only information I've got at the moment, but I do believe this might have launched in some places in the US already. It's certainly not available here in the UK. I have tried to look, but it might have launched. I'm sure I heard something the other day, but I'm not entirely sure on that, so don't quote me. If you know anything, please do let us know in the comments. And then another release from Dior. This is something called Dior Snow, which seems a bit of a strange release here in our area where we're just moving into the warmer months. But anyway, it's called Snow, but it's actually a UV base SPF 50. So it's called Snow, but at the same time we are moving into that time where SPF becomes even more important, even though I wear SPF all year. So this is coming to the US, it says, so I don't know about when it's coming to the UK or other areas, but this is launching in March 2025. Usually Dior releases tend to release in Europe first, so maybe the information I've got here is incorrect and it will actually be with us either at the same time or a similar time. So this is called the Snow UV Base, and this is a moisturising colour correction makeup base with SPF 50 and is infused with Edelweiss and vitamin C. So it's packed full of lots of good skincare ingredients. It's colour correcting, it's moisturising, and it's SPF. So this does sound like quite a fabulous product actually, because this could cut out a lot of your routine, especially in the summer when you might not need quite so much moisturising products on your face. If you have less dry skin, this could be a really interesting one as well. And the blue base, it says, will neutralise yellow undertones, brighten and refresh your complexion. And the pink base will instantly revive dull areas of the face and give you a rosy glow. So it says these are out in March, and we are heading towards the end of March, or certainly we've gone past the middle of March. I haven't seen any sign of this yet, but I will definitely be keeping an eye out, and I'll definitely be picking one of these up, even though I'm quite tempted to pick up both. I don't have yellow undertones though, so I don't know if blue would really be worth my while. Maybe I'll just go with the pink. But I am absolutely interested in these. I think it's just the word snow throws me off a bit, getting a product with the word snow on when it's moving into spring summer, but this is an all year round product. I've got a quick image here of the new Haus Labs highlighter. I'm putting this in because it has recently launched, but I know that in the US it launched about, well, I think it launched there first, and you've already seen it. You might have even seen reviews, you might have already bought it and tried it, and if you have, I would absolutely love to have your feedback on it. But I've already ordered this. In fact, funnily enough, just as I pressed record, my door went and it was a delivery. So there we are. You know that I've already picked one up. I can't even tell you what shade I've picked up because I can't remember. But if I was to look at them, here is a picture here of close-ups of the shades. I would imagine I've gone for pink opal. Maybe I didn't. We'll find out when I open the package. But I will definitely be doing a review of this, so I don't need to ask for your feedback on whether or not to get this, because I've definitely got it. I think these look lovely actually, and I like the fact they've got that glass skin finish, very much in fashion at the moment. So very interested in these. Here's a picture as well of models wearing it. So you do need to really like that sort of wet look finish. So whether or not you like that is a different matter. You might actually hate that sort of look, so definitely look out for reviews. I will try this on top of cream with no powder, and I will powder it and try on top of powder, try it a few different ways, tap it on with fingers, brushes, lots of different ways to try this out. But I am excited because I really like Haus Labs products generally, and I love the look of these shades. I think they look really pretty. So shades for everyone there as well, so quite an inclusive range, which is really good. I don't think I've written down prices. Let me have a look. Oh, I have actually, $30 each. And they also contain 64% skincare. So this will boost hydration and strengthen the skin barrier. And as I said, glassy finish, lit from within glow, but not sticky, which is very important. So I'll be testing that out when I've got it, or when I try it. And it says engineered precision for anywhere application, non-comedogenic and hypoallergenic. And we have the 6, it says non-glittery shades, but they look very glittery. So it must be non-bitty, it means by that, as in you don't see the chunks of glitter or feel them. Hopefully that's what it means. It does say multi-use as well, so I'm guessing that's a suggestion. It could be used on eyes and lips. Again, I will look into that. I would not put something that hydrating on my eyes, but I could try it on the lips. Maybe that's all it does mean. I am literally guessing. So this launched on March the 4th on Haus Labs, and I bought it from Haus Labs here in the UK. That's why it's taken till now to reach us. It's actually the 19th today as I film this, and you may already have it, and if you do, I would love to hear your thoughts. And another release that's definitely launched elsewhere, but I have no idea when this one will launch here, because we tend to get NARS releases incredibly late here in the UK, which is so frustrating, especially this one, because I'm genuinely quite interested in this one, especially these face palettes. So what we don't usually get is this sort of selection of colours from NARS, so this is why I'm interested. So you've got 4 different face palettes. It's looking like we're getting a highlighter, a bronze and 2 blushes, so it's a very good face palette that covers everything. There's not one missing like bronze or highlight, which happens quite a lot. So I'm very interested in these, and I will probably go for the lightest. I think that these cover all skin tones, which is very, very good. So I can go for the very lightest, and maybe the yellow one would suit sort of light to medium. And then obviously we have the deeper ones. So I am very interested in that, and I will keep looking for it, but I have a very bad feeling it'll launch here in about 2 months. Sometimes NARS does take forever. And then we've also got glosses coming from this range. I think they're glosses, and these look really nice. We have one, it's not quite lilac, but it's purpley, and I do have this current obsession. I'm calling them lip glosses, having not read the information, but I'm not sure if they are now. I think they might actually be eye products. Let me get the information up. They are, they're lip oils in Orgasm, Laguna, High Life and Wondrous. So the raspberry is Wondrous. That's the one I'd probably be most interested in. That one's $28. Then there's a mini Laguna bronzer and lip oil duo. I'm not sure if I had a picture of that in that first picture. I'll go back to it now. I'll put it on the screen, the full picture, so as I go through them you can see if it's in that picture. $32 for the Laguna bronzer and lip oil duo. And what else is there? Total Seduction eyeshadow stick. This is the one that really interests me. Look at these eyeshadow sticks. So here's a picture of each shade on the eyes as well. I love the look of these. I particularly love the look of Sparked, which is down the bottom, the shimmer gold copper. I also like Wired because it's a lavender shimmer. Orgasm, as always, is a very pretty shade. I think they're the only ones I'd want actually. So very sort of light, sort of spring summer shades, but I really like the look of these. They look really pretty, and here they are swatched out on the arms. You can see Sparked there down the bottom, and you can see Wired. It looks lovely. So these were already out in the US, you lucky things, and if you've got them I would absolutely love to hear your feedback. I'll just quickly scroll through some pictures here of the face palettes because I do have pictures of swatches from them and they're not in order. So this one's the yellow one, the second darkest or lightest, however you look at it. And here are the swatches. The highlight in that topless highlight looks beautiful. So this actually looks like it's two highlighters, a bronze and a blush, but still, that's very good. And then the blue one, swatched out. Is the blue one the lightest one then? Yeah, this is the one I'll be picking up, the blue one. So this one has the bronzer Laguna, which I know works for me. Thrill, which is a lovely shade of pink. And then we have two highlighters, Bad Behavior and Ophelia, and they look really pretty. I definitely want this. And we have the orange one, and here's the swatches, and that Night Swim looks particularly beautiful. And then, and sorry, I didn't say what it had. It's got a blush, two highlighters and a bronze. And then the pink one. This is the deepest of all of them. This would definitely have no shades that I think that would work for me, apart from Unrated. It looks so pretty. I think that'd be nice on the eyes, and Total Eclipse. So the highlighters look gorgeous. And I think these will work very well for eyes and face. So definitely worth trying, I think. And have I got a price on those? They're called Hot Escape Cheek Palettes, and they're $49. So these were available from March the 1st, but not here in the UK yet. If I spot them, I will let you know. And I will certainly order probably, like I said, the lip oil, a cheek palette, and a couple of those eyeshadow sticks, which look gorgeous. And there's been a huge number of perfume releases, some of which I've already bought and I'm in the middle of trying, and I'll let you know about those in my monthly review. But there's some that are coming out or have just launched which I'm interested in. And the first one is from Glossier. So I love the original perfume from Glossier. It's really nice, sort of clean, fresh perfume, very good for every day. I think the other one in the picture might be the Rollerball, because I know they do a Rollerball as well. I'm not totally sure, but that's what it looks like. So the notes on this, the top note is Mineral Salt Accord, and the heart note is Osmanthus, Lang Lang, Apricot Skin and Cashmeran, and the base note is Ambrox. So this sounds really spring perfect. I definitely want to try this one. It sounds really, really good. It just says coming soon. So this is a definite try for me. If I can get my hands on this, I absolutely will. So I'd love your thoughts on that. Have you tried any of the Glossier perfumes? I know there was another new one that launched. I've only got the very original one, and I heard a lot of good things about the second one that launched. So this one I believe is the third. I could be wrong, but I believe it's the third they've launched. I do want to try the second as well. And then we have these new lip liners from Merit. So I'm including these because they only just launched a few days ago, and I've actually ordered some and they're on the way to me. You may have already seen reviews because I know some creators received these in PR prior to launch, so they've already got their videos out. I haven't watched them, but I've seen adverts for them. So I'm not going to watch them because mine might arrive today or tomorrow, and I want to I want to get my own first impression on them. I love Merit Beauty and I'm really excited about trying these. So the shades, we can go through them actually. We have Beverly Hills, which I know that there's a blush shade that should match that. And then we have Coupe, that's lovely actually, very rich. Mayfair, that is really nice. Honestly, I like them all. Here's a picture of all of them together actually. I don't know if they're the only pictures I have, sorry. So I've got a picture of all swatches together, so that's not quite as good detail for you there, but definitely interested in trying some of these. I can't remember the 3 I've tried. I've got a feeling I might have gone for Beverly Hills or Coupe and Mayfair and maybe Bespoke. I think they might be, but anyway, we shall find out when I do my review. And also with this, there's 3 new lip oils from Merit, and I know at least 2 of these match up with the, sorry, I think all 3 of these will match up with the lip liners, and they're actually doing a duo offer. So if you buy a lip oil and a lip pencil together, I think you save about £3. So that's worth something thinking about if you are going to pick any of these up together. And that's exactly what I've done, by the way. I've ordered 2 of the new lip oil shades, and I've ordered an older one which I didn't have, which I think might be a better match for my 3rd choice. Again, I don't know the names of what I've ordered exactly, we shall find out. But more details on the lip liner. This is a non-drying buildable lip liner that creates soft definition or sheer all over colour for comfortable, hydrated, natural looking lips. Formulation type just says lip liner. And the highlighted ingredients, we have jojoba complex, which supports the skin barrier function for smooth, healthy looking lips. Other call outs, it's vegan and cruelty free. This is a versatile liner, easy to apply, giving you a sheer satin finish. The pencil subtly enhances your lips by creating soft definition or comfortable all over colour, so you can wear it all over, which is really good news. Soft gel formula, glides on smoothly without any tugging or crumbling, which is important. But you also have a hydrating jojoba complex, which helps keep your lips moisturised and smooth. And it also has a built-in sharpener, which is very useful. So it says this is currently on the Sephora website in the US, but I know I got mine directly from Merit, so you can order. I think mine's due out tomorrow, so that'll give you an idea. Due to arrive tomorrow or today, so I think they launched 3 days ago. So if you're ordering in the UK from the Merit website, that's how quickly you can expect to get them. So these are $24 each. I've only written down the dollar price, but like I said, you can get that deal as well and save a bit of money. And here's pictures of the lip oils. So Biarritz, I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce that one. And then we have Twin Set. I know I've picked up Twin Set. That looks lovely, doesn't it? And then Tabby. I haven't picked up Tabby. I wouldn't go for that sort of deep chocolatey colour. So I must have gone for Biarritz or Biarritz. I'm not sure. So there they are. And now another perfume. This is from Juliette Has a Gun. I've already got one of the perfumes from Juliette Has a Gun. I can't remember which one now off the top of my head, but I know I love it. And the advert alone sells this one to me. It really does, because look at it. It's a raspberry ice cream, or it's a vanilla ice cream maybe with a raspberry topping. I love raspberry. And looking at the second picture, described as wild strawberry whipped cream creamy musk. So I've just said I love raspberry, and it's not raspberry, it's strawberry. Okay, I love strawberry too, but it looks like a raspberry to me in that picture, but it's not, it's strawberry. So strawberry and cream, well, who doesn't like strawberry and cream, especially here in the UK as we are moving into the summer season soon. Strawberries and cream, very popular. And the description on this, obviously it's a warm and sweet gourmand fragrance type. And the keynotes are wild strawberry, ice cream cone and vanilla absolute. So this is going to be warm and spicy. This is described as an elevated fruity perfume, which this creamy gourmand fragrance features the scent of wild strawberries resting on a bed of silky, musky whipped cream and vanilla. I mean, who doesn't want this? Miami Shake is as addictive as sugar and reminiscent of a delectable milkshake, leaving a long-lasting trail that you'll want to indulge in. So Miami Shake, is that the name of the perfume maybe? So it's coming in a blue and pink pastel toned bottle, which is emblematic colours. They're the emblematic colours of Miami. And this should be a visual treat which takes you straight to the South Beach, it says. So it says this is available now at Sephora US. The prices are $150 for the biggest size, which I'm guessing would be 100 mils, and the smallest 34, and the middle one is 115. So definitely interested in that one. And then another perfume by Replica. I've only recently started trying Replica perfumes. I've got 2 now, so I'm quite interested in a summery one. This is looking very orangey from this picture. So the description of this and the name: Replica Never Ending Summer. This is an eau de toilette with orange and spritz accord. This is the fresh fragrance family, and the scent type is fresh citrus and fruits. Keynotes are spritz accord, orange and vetiver. So the description of this: a fresh citrus fragrance that captures the feeling of eternal summer. The unique Italian spritz accord, recognizable for its uplifting citrus notes, intertwines with bright notes of a freshly peeled orange and vibrant vetiver to transport you to memories of an endless Italian summer. I'm sold, I want it now. This is available on the Sephora website. Now, it says that this should be available nationally from the 20th of March, which is tomorrow. So fingers crossed, because when they launched their autumn fragrance, the afternoon tea I think it was called, I literally got my hands on that last week. So I didn't get it till March. I've been trying to buy it here in the UK ever since, and it finally launched here in the UK last week. So I really hope that's not the case with this one, because that was an autumn fragrance and I got it in spring. I don't want this summer fragrance to become available here in the UK in the winter. So hopefully it is going to be available, and if it is, I will certainly let you know, and yes, I will be getting it. And there is, oh, this is where I've got the raspberry from, you know. There's another perfume here. This is from a brand I haven't personally tried called Radiant Grace. Now this one looks like it's definitely vanilla and raspberry, which again really piques my interest. So have I got any more information on this? Yes, so Radiant Grace is the inner glow that inspires deeper connections with those around you. So this is a description of the brand, I think. The fragrance notes are raspberry coulis accord, jasmine and vanilla. Available now from Love Philosophy, and this is $79. Now I'm not going to say I'll get it because there's too many perfumes here. I can't get everything, but it's certainly on my wish list. It's on my maybe list if it's available here in the UK. It might not be. So if you're familiar with that brand, if you've tried any of their perfume, is Love Philosophy the brand? It's something I'm just completely not familiar with. Radiant Grace, is that the name of just this fragrance? And the brand is called Love Philosophy. See, I really don't know, but I'm guessing that's what it is. So if you know any more about the brand or the perfume, please do let me know and let other people know in the comments. And now on to Tom Ford. So we have quite a few things coming from Tom Ford. This is the summer collection. We have the Soleil Eye Colour Quad. This is going to be limited edition, and this is 01 Bronze Isle. So here are swatches from this. So this doesn't look, if I'm going to be honest, terribly exciting. But if you follow me and you've seen my reviews over the last few months, you'll know that I've become a rather big fan of Tom Ford. So I will order this. I have ordered it. I've actually ordered it from the US, so that should show you how keen I am. So I am looking forward to trying it. I don't think the colour story is particularly exceptional, and I think from even the ones I have, and I've only recently started collecting Tom Ford quads, I think these colours look a little bit similar to ones in quads I've already got. But anyway, I will compare them to ones I've got when I show this to you, and I'm excited to try it. So it looks that particularly gold shimmer in the B shade there in the swatch photo. I think that B shade looks lovely. So that's a yes. In fact, the whole collection for me is a yes. I've picked up one of each from the new lip shades. So there's going to be Ultra Shine lip colours in 4 shades: Nude Coast, Pink Buff, Rose Beam and Remote Eye. So I'm definitely picking up one of those. Again, I can't remember off the top of my head which one I've gone for. And then the Soleil Lip Balm, there's 6 shades. All 6 shades are pictured here. I am definitely picking up one of those. So they have launched, they are available in the US. I think Nordstrom have them at the moment, so if you're interested in getting them, and I have posted a link to get that on my post channel and on my Instagram. When I say post channel, I mean if you look under the word post, which is now changed from the word community here on my YouTube channel, And if you look on my Instagram stories and my Facebook, but you wouldn't go on Facebook, I doubt it, nobody goes on Facebook. I do post links on my Facebook page though. And we have another eyeshadow palette here from YSL, which looks so pretty, but again, we've had so many colours like this and I just don't know, but this one does pique my interest, I have to admit. I don't have any information about this other than this is how it looks. So we know that the YSL formula is glorious, and if I show you the next picture, you can see here the packaging. It's beautiful. I love that sort of marbled effect. So I'm definitely interested. This is number 825, that's all I know. And I don't know if it's limited edition, I don't know the launch date, I'm just showing you the picture I've seen and I'm telling you that I'm definitely interested. And another one, again, I think there's limited information on this one, so I can't go into too much detail because I don't think there's a lot out there. But this absolutely gets my interest, and this is the collection from Dior. This must be their summer collection. So we have two couture eyeshadow palettes, and I've got swatches here to show you, and they're swatching quite nicely, you know. So the one with a sort of corally pink in the middle, they're all very sort of bronzy browns. That's the one that probably interests me the least, but I'll probably pick up both as soon as they're available because I love reviewing Dior eyeshadows, but this is the one that really interested me. So this one's got that sort of purpley pink in the middle. This is quite bright for Dior, and then we have that sort of lilac-y pink shimmer which looks glorious, and the embossing, the gold embossing, which probably will vanish in 2 seconds, but it does look really nice. So that one is number 974, the other one is 654. And then we have lip colours, I believe, 3 lip colours. Look at that green. It looks so green in the bottle, but it's very sheer over the top, so I'll probably skip that. I don't know if I'll pick up any of those, to be honest. I've got so many of them. And then we have another another Backstage Rosy Glow, what's it saying there? Natural Glow Blush, that's all it says. It looks so similar to other blushes we've had from the Backstage ones, so I'll have to think about that, but I'll probably get it. But the pictures look so different. The front picture looks like I don't know if they're 2 different blushes here, I really don't, because how does it look so bright pink in one and then like almost a deep red in the other? That's a little bit confusing. But the information, this is a colour reviving pH activated blush. I'm not a big fan of those, in all honesty. I do love Dior blushes, but not so much the pH activated, so that's very much a maybe. But the lip products, they're all lip maximizers, so I don't know if I want to pick up one of those. Maybe I'll just get one, and if I was to, please let me know which of the 3 shades you're most interested in so I can keep that in mind. And then there's the nail polishes also in that picture. I don't have a launch date for this yet, so I would imagine it'd probably be next month because we've had a few things from Dior last month, so we'll have to wait and see on that one. And then we have some new lip products from Sisley. I don't think I've seen these out yet, and my recent try of Sisley was so successful. If anyone saw my full face of Sisley products, I just loved everything I tried, so I have become a fan, but I have sort of promised myself that I will only ever pick up one thing if it's a new release, because I don't want to pay full price for Sisley. I will wait for sale, so I might just get one of these, and there's only 3, and all 3 look glorious. I'll probably go for the lightest pink. So here's the swatch picture, and in the swatch picture that would be on the left hand side, number 2, and they are called Cloud Velvet Mousse for the lips and the cheeks. Okay, so this is lips and cheeks. Definitely interested. But you know, I definitely want to try 2, but I'm looking, thinking, oh, I might need to try number 3. Or no, I want all 3, that's the problem. I really do. I don't have a release date for this, but hopefully it'll be soon, and I will certainly let you know. But I don't know the price, but these will be at least 50, at least, if not more, I would imagine. And I think this might have already launched. We've got another contour stick, and this one is from ABH. So we've got 4 different shades. So here they are swatched out on the hands here. So we've got one for fair to light, light to medium, medium to tan, tan to deep. And this launches March 27th. Even though I could have sworn I saw an advert saying they were launched somewhere already. But anyway, I haven't been able to get access to them here. And I have to be honest, I'm not that interested, simply because There's been so many contours launched recently, and I just feel a little bit like I've got really, really good ones. I've got plenty. And do we need any more? Because they are very, very good. I love the Rare Beauty one. I recently got the new one from Isamayo, which I really like. And I've also really enjoyed the new one from Iconic London. And Charlotte Tilbury launched the perfect shade of contour in her wand, the fair shade. So I bought that at the start of the year. So I don't know. Maybe I'll see feedback. If people absolutely love it, then I will get the lighter shade. It does look quite cool toned, which is good, as it should be for a contour. All I've got here is just a picture saying that we will be getting Unreal blushes from Charlotte Tilbury in these 6 shades. So we have 6 liquid blushes. I'm definitely interested here in the lilac. I do like to try new launches from Charlotte Tilbury. I am feeling a bit like we've had enough liquid blushes, I have to be honest. So I'm not like excited at the prospect, if I'm honest, because we've had so many. But this is Charlotte Tilbury. I do tend to collect Charlotte Tilbury, so I will definitely get the lilac and maybe that bottom pink, possibly the coral. But I won't be getting all 6 of these. I very much doubt I will anyway. There's also a sneak peek of a Chanel highlighter here. So that's, it looks very, sorry, a Chanel duo of a blush and a highlighter. I don't have information on this either, but looking at it, it says this will be in the Le Beige range, and this will be, well, usual made in Italy. And the gold looks too gold for me. I like the look of the pink, but not so much the gold, so I don't know. I might get it, I might not. I'm not that interested, if I'm honest. I'd like if there were more shades, and maybe there are because we don't have a lot of information at the moment. Well, I certainly don't. And powder. Now, I have been testing powder, if you know me, ever since the Givenchy was changed and became more shimmery. And I still love the pressed powder Givenchy. That is the one thing I still use, and I still find it perfect for me, and I like it in shade 1. So I was a little bit alarmed to see that they've brought out a reformulated version of my favourite pressed powder. But I saw a review yesterday, I can't remember the name of the creator, but it was basically one of the creators who highlighted how the loose one was really shiny. So, and in this review, they showed that this isn't shiny. This is perfect. So it's reformulated, presumably minus the talc, but not shiny. So then I thought, okay, I have to try this. So I've ordered 3 shades of this, and I'm going to test them out. So what I'll do is I'll test out shade 1 side by side, the old with the new, so we can see if there's any real difference in the way it looks. And if it's as good, that will be very, very good news, because I do love these. There's also a shade that's lighter. Here's a picture of it now on the screen. And the second one I'm showing you is shade 1, which I've already shown you. So the first one, I will be picking up that lighter one, plus number 1. And then here's 2, which I won't be getting. These sorts of colours don't work for me. And here we have number 3, which is the rose. This is the one I loved in the loose, so I will be trying that one, and I have ordered it. And here is the shade 4, which is too dark for me, and 5, which is very deep, and then 6. So a great shade range. If these formulas are good, phenomenal, fabulous. I would tell everyone to pick this up in a heartbeat, but obviously I need to test them. So my advice would be very much wait for reviews. But hopefully they'll be okay, because if they're not, then I've just lost my best pressed powder. Even though I do like the one, I think it's sitting here. No, it's not. I've tidied my desk. It's not quite as messy, which means I can't find anything. But the new Lancome pressed powder is very good. But that is just in the 1 shade. And every time I test a new powder, I'm always saying it would be perfect if it was like Givenchy and they mixed the colours together. So good news that we've got these, but is it good news that they've been reformulated? We'll have to wait and see. And now a launch that I think I've only just spotted in the last few days, which I have to say I'm really interested in. This is from a brand I don't often buy from, but this is from Urban Decay. And these are shimmery liquid eyeshadows. Look at these colours. So the first one here, Frost Boss, immediately want. So these look like they're duo or even triple chrome. That looks so pretty. The next one, Silver Spooning, very pretty, but that's not duo and I'm not so interested. The next one, Space Cowboy Intense, that looks really pretty. That one doesn't seem to have a duo either, but still looks gorgeous. And then Sugar Twist, again, that looks beautiful. That one's not a duo. Maybe it's just the first one that's the duo. Oh no, Sunshine Tax, that's definitely a duo. Look at that, I definitely want that. That is gorgeous, and that is such a good summer shade. And then Traffic Jam, too deep for me I think, but very pretty. And that is it. So here's a photo of them all swatched on the arms. So definitely for me it's Frost Boss and Sunshine Tax. I need those two immediately, and possibly the Space Cowboy Intense I think, or Sugar Twist, or the four. So any information? No, that's all I've got at the moment. I don't have prices, I don't have dates, but what I do know is here in the UK, when something launches from Urban Decay, just like with NARS, we don't tend to be able to get our hands on it very easily or very quickly. So I really don't know when I'll be able to get these. They can take even a month or so after launching in the US, so I don't know. But I will definitely let you all know when they launch anywhere, and I will give you information whether it's in the US as the early launch, and then I'll let you know when it launches here and elsewhere. But definitely want to try those. But the one good thing about things launching in the US first is I might get to hear if they're no good, and then I can skip them, so that is a bonus I suppose. The Givenchy, by the way, I've just noticed I've made some notes just to say that they're £45. I should have said that at the time. And that they are mattifying and blurring setting powders, new formula, all day matte finished with preserved hydration. So that's the information I have on those. And now to the launch that's probably got everyone chatting the most, and this is launching tomorrow, so I am actually filming this on the 19th, and launch day is tomorrow the 20th, a date that is sealed up here because I have been so excited since seeing this, and that is the Pat McGrath launch. So obviously I'm getting this, obviously, and it's so funny because we've been saying for so long we need a mothership, and I literally commented a few weeks ago, very recently actually, maybe even a week before release, I said we need greens and lilacs, please Pat, and then this came out. I couldn't believe my eyes. We have a green and a lilac in this. In fact, we have a few greens and a lilac, so I am really thrilled. I love the Pat McGrath mothership formulas, as I'm sure most of you do. This one has gorgeous packaging as always. You can get this limited edition lilac sort of shade packaging. That won't be permanent, but you can get it in the black. And look at these shades, aren't they stunning? I'm really looking forward to them. But none of them say the word Blitz Astral if you look at the descriptions or the shade names. So I believe that was the Baked Gelée formula when it said Blitz Astral. So what we have here is Astral ones, like the lilac, which is called Astral Iridescent Iris. And we have some with the word, do we have the word? Yeah, Blitz. So the green, for instance, the rich glittery green is Blitz Radiant Rhapsody. And then the gold is Blitz Bronze Supernova. And then above those we have two Astrals. So that we have Astrals and we have Blitz, but we don't have Blitz Astral. Now I could be wrong when I say that the Blitz Astral are the Baked Gelée formula. If you're an OG with Pat McGrath and you've got them from the very beginning, I do have them all, but I only started collecting them in the last 3 years, so I'm not as knowledgeable as many of you might be if you've been buying them from the very beginning. But I do have a feeling they're the ones. And I know that in the last, I think certainly in the last two motherships there were no Baked Gelée formulas, so I'm not expecting them. I don't think from looking at these they don't look like it in the picture, I have to say. So, and I know that that's what a lot of people are looking for. I'm sure these will be the Italian formula, and I'm sure they'll be very good, but I'd be amazed if they're the Baked Gelée formula. If they are, that's a massive bonus. They just don't look like it to me so far from the picture, but the only way to really see is when we get them and see what they're like. But I'm still very excited and I'm very thrilled with the colour story. It's imaginative, it's colourful, it's something different. It's basically what we've been shouting for, not just pinks. Even though there is a gold in this, I know a lot of people are sick of the Pat McGrath golds and pinks, just one gold. And I probably wouldn't want to use that gold very much. I know straight away that the two colours I want to use together are that beautiful glittery green, the Blitz Radiant Rhapsody, and that Astral Iridescent Iris. Those two together, yes please. So obviously I'll be ordering this immediately, the second tomorrow it becomes available, and I will let you know as well when it's available. And then yesterday we heard about the Charlotte Tilbury launch, which I immediately ordered because it was available on the, as soon as I heard about it, it was available in Harrods UK, but it's not launching yet elsewhere. So we're getting 4 lipsticks and 2 highlighter and blush colours together in heart-shaped packages, which I personally adore. If you know me, you know that I've got a real thing about hearts. If you just look there at my top shelf, I don't know if you can see, I've got 2 hearts there. I've always got hearts surrounding me. I adore heart-shaped anything. So some people I've already seen saying this looks a bit cheap, a bit tacky. I personally don't feel that way about it. I think it looks very similar to Charlotte's packaging that she's had for years now. I think I've got one sitting here on my desk, yeah. So this is the airbrush finishing powder. I think the packaging looks very similar to this, but just in a heart shape with a pretty pink jewel in the center. So I don't think it's particularly different. I just think it's in a heart shape, which is a bonus as far as I'm concerned. And the lipsticks have a cute little pink heart gem in the top. So I'm all over these, I really am. I can't wait to try these. And all I can tell you is that the peach one is called Peach Soulmate. So you've got the blush and highlighter. They're made in Italy and they're £43. And the pink one is called Pink Soulmate Blush and Highlighter. The pink one looks very similar to the duo we had in the rectangular shape, so I will be comparing it to that. But still very excited. I do think though that the highlighter looks a bit pinky, and I've got a feeling the rectangular shaped one, which launched about 2 years ago, the highlighter wasn't pinky. Anyway, we'll wait and see when I get the two together. And with the lip products, we have 2 Matte Revolution formula lipsticks. One is called Dream Talk and one is called Naughty Talk. And then we have 2 in the Kissing formula, my favourite, even though the Matte Revolution is very creamy, very wearable, very comfortable. Anyway, the lipstick kissing formulas, we're going to have Love Talk and Kiss Talk. These are all made in Italy and they are £29, and they're all available currently on the Harrods website here in the UK and launching, I think, in a couple of weeks elsewhere. So the minute they arrive, I will review them and I can't wait. And another one that's actually launched early here in the UK, but only 3 shades. This is the Westman Atelier Duos, powder duos. So the price on these are very high. It is Westman Atelier. They are £69. And the 3 that are currently available, again from Harrods in the UK, they are Petal and Biscuit, Pop It and Ganache, and Coquette and Mimi. So here's a picture of the 3 that are currently available, but there will be 3 more shades. There's going to be 6 in total, and I don't think they're launching for another few weeks worldwide. So we're very lucky to have access to these, especially because the ones I would most want to try, which I've ordered straight away actually, were the, not that bright, which one is that? The Coquette and Mimi, is that the one that's really bright? The Petal and Biscuit is the one I wanted to try. No, sorry, the Pop It and Ganache is the really deep one. That's too strong for me. Coquette and Mimi, I know that I really like the Coquette, the blush stick, and I know that I haven't tried Mimi. Let me have another look at the picture. So that is the middle one in the picture there, the Coquette. So it's that very light pink, and then the Mimi, it looks more like a bronze. So I'm guessing this is bronze and blush is the idea of these, I think. But some of the others, if you look at the other 3 shades available, they are not all bronze. They don't have a bronze shade. Some of them are 2 blush shades. So I'm not sure if these are supposed to be 2 blush shades or a bronze and a blush. I can't completely tell. Is Mimi a slightly pink? I should remember that one because I'm sure I've tried it in some other formula from them, but I can't remember. But I know for certain that Petal and Biscuit is the contour shade that I use a lot. I love the Westman Atelier contour stick. And that is the bottom one there. So we have Petal. I love Petal lipstick. I love Petal highlight. I love Petal cream blush. So we have the powder version of Petal, and then we have Biscuit, which is my favourite contour. So that's an easy yes for me straight away, and I'm looking forward to trying that. And I will be using it as a contour and a blush for sure, because that's the shade I use as contour in cream, so it must work. And like I said, with the next one up, that middle shade, maybe they are 2 blushes rather than a bronze. But the deepest one in this picture definitely looks like a contour, a deep contour for darker skin tones, and a very rich pink, very bright pink. But I love Westman Atelier, so I'm very much looking forward to those. And as soon as I receive those two, I will give you a full review and tell you what my thoughts are, so that when all 6 launch, you'll have a better idea on the formula. And the details on these, there's not an awful lot, but it does say that these are streak-free, antioxidant-rich formula for healthy skin. Volcanic rock absorbs excess oil without clogging your pores. Rose flower extract increases moisture and supports the skin barrier. So these are a blush combination. It doesn't say, you see, that they're a bronze, revealing a deeper shade and a lighter shade. So the idea is 2 blush shades, one deep, one light, but it does look like bronze, so that's confusing me. And enriched with or infused with nourishing ingredients, which we just read about. This allows you to lift your high points, which again, high points, the blush. I'm putting line marks in my makeup now, well done me. That's because I've got a cream blush on top. So high points blush, but then can't we contour with that deeper shade? I think we can. And the silky matte formula is effortless to blend over your makeup. So very excited about those. And that is everything that I've listed to chat with you about. So many exciting things, and I'm asking you for feedback, but it looks like I've made my mind up on almost everything there, haven't I? So if there's something I've not mentioned that I'll get, or if maybe I've mentioned a shade and I said I'm skipping a certain shade, but you really want to see it and you think it will work on fair skin, I try not to buy shades that will not work on my skin tone, because I don't think I can appropriately review it for you, because they might look wild on me. So if we're a similar skin tone and I've said I'm skipping a shade that you think will suit fair to light skin, please let me know and I will note it down, and if I can get it, I will get it, because that's very much what these videos are about, showing you what's around so you can have a think about what you might want to get, but also asking for your feedback on what you'd like me to review or not review, as the case may be. So lots of exciting makeup, and remember, tomorrow is the Pat McGrath day. I'm hoping to get this out to you today, so that will be your quick reminder. It launches tomorrow, if you're interested, that is. Or you can just wait for a review and see how it looks on everybody. I can't wait. I'm thinking of about 6 different looks already. That doesn't mean I'll get 6 in one video, because my eyes are not very happy about me doing that, but maybe I'll do, I don't know, maybe 4 looks in a video and then film another 2 for my shorts reels. So I'll have to wait and see how my eyes are getting on, but I can't wait. I really can't wait. So it's lovely to be back now, back behind the camera, and you probably don't feel like I've gone, because I did launch a lot of videos, not launch rather, I did upload a lot of videos while I was away, but for me, this is me getting back to work. So it's nice to be back, and it's exciting to have these new releases, and I can't wait to show them to you and chat with you about everything. And if you've enjoyed this video, I really do hope you hit the like button and the subscribe button if not subscribed. And if you are subscribed, thank you for being here at the end of one of my videos. You know I really do appreciate you all very, very much. And I can't wait to see you all again, hopefully for my next video. Take care everybody. Bye.